Welcome back to the TNT podcast. Today we're going to be educating my dad, the skeptic, and convincing my dad that the beast of Busco and the White River Monster is real. We're doing 2-in-1 in this one, so I hope you're prepared to be doubly convinced.
Convincing. I can't wait. Get busy.
All right. The beast of Busco first appeared. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. Busco? It first appeared in 1898 near Churubusco, Indiana. A man named Oscar Folk owned a farm with a large pond. This pond covered about 7 acres. Oscar claimed to have seen a 400-pound alligator snapping turtle in the pond. Many people hunted for the beast for a month, but it was never found. And Oscar eventually stopped talking about what he'd seen because people probably thought he was crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Every Friday you went to the grocery store, people giggling and pointing, going, "There's the idiot that saw the giant turtle in his pond." He kind of got tired of that, I reckon.
it reappeared in 1948 when it was spotted by 2 fishermen named Ora Blue and Charlie Wilson. They claimed that it now weighed an estimated 500 pounds, so 100 pounds more than what Oscar saw.
Old Oscar been feeding that bad boy. I bet it's the catfish food. That stuff makes turtles fat and sassy, you know.
At this point, the pond had been named Lake Falk in honor of the original owner, Oscar Falk. The owner of the lake in 1948 was a man named Gale Harrison, who would claim to have seen the turtle, too, and soon other witnesses came forward saying they had seen the creature. Now, all over the place people were seeing this thing, and they claimed the turtle was as big as a dining room table.
A dining room table.
Yeah.
Well, that don't explain a lot how many leaves were got in.
What?
A dining room table can be real big or small according to how many leaves you take out.
It's just a normal table, like a dining room.
You don't know what a dining room table leaf is?
No.
Little sections you put in make it bigger.
That's not what this. Just a normal dining room without the leaves thing.
You're safe.
The story of the giant turtle made national headlines in 1949. So many people arrived at Gale Harris's farm that the police had to redirect traffic. When people made fun of Harris, he built himself a trap to prove it existed. An old man who was 10 years old at the time remembered they had caught the turtle in a large net, but it managed to break free before they could get him to the surface. Another time,
I'm sure he did. They
he's
always get away just enough to make you think it might be real, but never no proof.
hold on, he didn't get away one time. The one time
No.
they had it with a gaff hook, and when it arrived to the surface, they got it, but it was so big it began to capsize their boat, so they were forced to release it. So they actually had it, but they had to release it because it was too big. They didn't get away from that time.
But where's the proof?
They said so.
Oh,
okay,
that's good enough for me.
I get hearsay isn't exactly, but when more than one person claims it, it makes it more believable.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Harris resorted to enlisting the help of 2 men, Orville Bright and Kenneth Leach, to drain the lake. They were going to drain the lake, and they built a dam near the lake to pump the water into, and the water was pumped out of Lake Falk through a 6-inch pipe, and they almost had all the lake drained and were within like 12 feet of the bottom when the dam suddenly broke and the lake filled right back up again.
Like I didn't see that coming.
It was around this point that people named the turtle Oscar, after the original owner of the pond, and they next tried to put a diver in the pond to look for Oscar, but the wrong equipment was delivered, and the attempt, of course, failed. And why are you laughing?
The wrong equipment for diving.
Yeah.
Really? What'd they bring? Astronaut suit? Or maybe a night suit? I mean, these got to be some bozos.
A local claimed that Oscar may have left the lake because he hadn't been seen since 1949.
Duh.
And
somebody caught me in the net and then put a cowpoke in me. I'd move too.
A photographer took almost 300 photographs of the lake, but the pictures were said to be like out of focus and nothing could be seen in them anyways. And
that don't stop Bigfoot hunters. They never take a picture that's in focus or not blurred. They still believe. These people can't even get the correct diving equipment. They can't get the correct film for their camera. What kind of bozos are you dealing with here? This is in where, Indiana?
Yeah.
Okay. Must be rednecks in Indiana too.
Now, the town of Churubusco, Indiana, has a festival dedicated to Oscar, the Beast of
Of
Busco.
course they do.
They have a parade, a carnival, and even race turtles, which is kind of funny.
Race turtles.
It,
Really, I bet that's some high speed excitement. I'll never watch NASCAR again after this. I'll just watch. Watching turtles race could be a lot like watching paint dry, grass grow, or watching golf even. Uh, I mean, they could race snails instead, I guess.
turtles are fast, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're faster than tortoises.
Hmm.
They're faster than tortoises.
What's the difference?
Tortoises are on land. Turtles are in the water. Do you not know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
They race these turtles in water.
No.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Making me nauseous.
All right. There is a large turtle shell displayed in Decatur, Indiana, with the words "Beast of Busco" written on it. And this is not thought to be large enough to be the turtle that people saw in Lake Falk. I mean, the one they saw was 500 pounds.
Was in a restaurant,
Yeah.
so it helps sell cheeseburgers, I guess.
Wait.
Follow the dollar.
In a Kentucky lake in the 1930s, a 400-pound turtle was supposedly caught. Scientists believe these giant turtles are rare cases of giantism in animals.
Giantism. You mean like they got a runaway pituitary gland or something? Or maybe they like Abe Lincoln, they got Marfan syndrome.
Stop looking at me when you say stuff like that.
I'm just asking you. I mean, it's possible.
Well, that's all we have for this cryptid. And for the next one we have is going to be the White River Monster near Newport, Arkansas. We'll go back to the turtle and we'll go back to Oscar when we ask you in discussion time about if you in the ranking, because I'm sure it's gonna get pretty high. The residents of Newport have nicknamed this creature Whitey.
Whitey? How original.
Rumors have circulated about this monster since the Civil War, when it was blamed for capsizing a boat. The first true sighting of this creature occurred in 1915 when a man claimed to have spotted a large gray-skinned animal in the river that was as wide as a car and as long as 3 cars. People attempted to prepare a huge net to capture it with, but they ran out of money before it was completed, so.
Ran out of money.
Yeah.
They not get an estimate before they started this project. What
Pro-
kind of rednecks we dealing with here? Arkansas rednecks?
Then in 1937, fishermen in the river noticed that fish were becoming difficult to find, and soon after, a man named Bramlett Bateman spotted the creature in the river and stated it had skin like an elephant. He reported it as being 4 to 5 feet wide and 12 feet long. He thought it had the face of a catfish, and it was simply just basking at the surface when he saw it. And of course, like anyone, Bateman was afraid that the creature would destroy his crops, so he asked to kill it with dynamite. They didn't allow this for some
Wouldn't let
reason.
him use dynamite?
No.
I can't imagine why. Well, I mean, what could go wrong with an Arkansas redneck using dynamite? I can see him now. He'd say, "Here, hold my beer, watch this."
The beast brought nationwide attention. People arrived with cameras, guns, explosives, and again attempted to build a giant net. The creature wasn't spotted again, and a diver could find no evidence of it in the river, and people blamed Bateman for just starting a hoax, even though the creature had been seen over about 100 times prior to him, so it wasn't his hoax, and it's not a hoax at all. And the creature was never seen again until 1971. And witnesses described it as like the size of a box.
You mean it held its breath till 1971? Woo! Or has he got a snorkel? Maybe he found a snorkel he uses from that dive suit that they lost. Remember?
Witnesses described it as the size of a boxcar with a bone protruding from its forehead. They claimed it
Bone
had.
protruding from his forehead. That's a narwhal.
It's not a
They've just got an out of place narwhal down there.
narwhal. Narwhal?
Yeah, narwhal.
No,
Now I got a theory. See, somebody bought a pet narwhal, and they
narwhal.
kept it.
It's
Whatever.
It's pronounced narwhal.
Well, it's a narwhal's what it is. And see, they kept it in the aquarium till it outgrew the aquarium, and then they put it in the river so that it would mess with them Arkansas rednecks.
They claimed it had smooth skin that appeared to be shedding. The sound it made reminded people of a cross between a cow and a horse. So you can leave that to
A
your imagination.
cow and a horse.
Yes.
Can you make that sound so I'll have an idea what that's supposed to sound like?
You want me
Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
to make the sound of a cow and a horse?
Yeah, so I
Can we move on without doing that, or we?
If you have to, but I just like
Would it
what
like?
it sounded like. I mean, I don't know.
Would you give me a higher rating?
It's according to how impressed I am.
All right, can I warm up real quick?
Huh?
Can I warm up?
Sure, warm up.
All right. So it's a cow and a horse, and he's in the water.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I think I was close. It came out of the water near Towhead Island, just south of town. I think it was good.
Oh, it was good, all right.
And left a large path of bent trees and flat grass. It left tracks with 3 toes and were 14 inches in length.
Oh,
Then in
so now it's got legs too.
I didn't say it didn't have legs.
Did it cross the road too, like the Loch Ness Monster?
I never said.
Why did the White River Monster cross the road?
The Loch Ness Monster didn't cross the road.
Oh yeah,
man.
that's right. They was just driving in a lake. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then in 1973, the Arkansas state legislature passed a law making it illegal to harm the monster.
They did.
Yeah.
The government did.
Yeah. Might have been.
And that makes sense. How long did that take to debate that? 6 months.
I just thought of something crazy.
That's money well spent.
What if
we're paying for that, and they debate in 6 months whether to pass a law to save a make-believe animal?
What if the government who passed that law were the Men in Black?
I don't think they're smart enough. But go ahead.
While scientists don't deny the creature exists because many credible witnesses have seen it, they do believe it is an inventive.
Did you say an adventure?
An adventive.
What is an adventure?
An inventive is a creature that leaves its natural habitat and travels far away.
Oh, like a narwhal.
It's not a narwhal. Scientists have speculated that the White River Monster is nothing more than an elephant seal that has become lost, left the Pacific Ocean, and swam to Arkansas.
An elephant seal left the Pacific Ocean. Hang on a second. I gotta look something up right quick here on my phone. Hang on.
You're looking something up?
Yeah, hang on. Give me a second. How fast can an elephant seal swim? Just a second.
Bro.
It says on Google he can swim 10 miles an hour. Now let me do some adding. I'm mad.
That's the 8.
Let me calculate.
You're looking at.
It's okay. My calculations are correct.
Why is your phone brightness so high?
My calculations are correct. It would take him 417 days to swim from the Pacific to Arkansas. That's if he don't take a break.
There is no way you just did that math in your head.
Yes, I did. But it seems plausible.
Are you like stealing my stuff and reading it ahead of time?
No. I'm using my calculator on my phone. Now go ahead. Where was we at? Oh, the elephant seal.
Another theory is that it's a manatee that swam up there from the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of America. And that seems possible. Let me look. I'm going to Google something else.
Stop Googling stuff.
Just leave me alone. I'm trying to help you get to the bottom of these cryptids.
No, I'm trying to tell you that it's not any of these things.
There it is. Look here. In 2006.
Put your phone down.
A manatee swam all the way up to Memphis, Tennessee, and died in a lake. It says it died because it couldn't survive the winter. So there you go. If he can make it to Memphis, he can make it to Arkansas.
I don't think it's any of those things, though.
Where's your evidence?
You don't need evidence for it to be true.
Oh.
Sometimes there's just like other stuff to it.
Okay.
And since the 1970s, there's been very few sightings of the creature at all. So
Yep, that's
it's
why,
either
because they froze.
dead or
He can't make it but
gone.
one summer, and then he freezes when it gets wintertime, so he don't see him but 1 year. Then they don't see him again until another one shows up 100 years later.
You don't think people in Arkansas can't recognize that a manatee when they see one?
No, they don't see manatees in Arkansas.
But they know them. They're not uneducated. They're not. They know manatees.
Let me ask you a question. If you back up in North Alabama and you go driving down by the river and you see a manatee, the first thing you think is there's a sea monster. You don't think there's a
people in
manatee.
Alabama aren't they know a manatee? You know,
Not in the lake.
Yeah, but you're not gonna go, oh, it's a cryptid. You'd be like, oh, it's a manatee.
Oh, it's a manatee up there. Somebody's pet manatee out near the aquarium. Somebody threw him in the creek.
Whatever. It's discussion time.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off with the turtle.
Okay.
Oscar himself.
Turtle with Marfan syndrome.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rank Oscar as a cryptid and real?
I'm gonna give old Oscar a 4. Because I mean, he may just be a big turtle, and then people may, you're looking in the water, you can't tell how big something is. It may not be as big as they think it is.
Did I just get a 4 again?
You got a 4 on the turtle.
I got a 4 on the turtle?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait. You know what I just realized?
What?
Not only that, his name is Oscar.
What does that mean?
Is that not the name of the monkey?
Yeah, that's right. Oscar the monkey. I forgot about him.
Or the other thing that our
but Oscar the monkey didn't weigh 400, 500 pounds.
Co-host looked up and plagiarized.
Oh yeah. The skunk.
Yeah, cried of its own ugliness.
Yeah.
And then admitted to plagiarizing on Google.
Yeah. Expert plagiarizing off of Google. Anyway,
that's besides the point. So I got Oscar a 4 to 10.
I mean, it's a big turtle. That's possible.
I've gone from.
We don't know how big they get, do we?
I've gone from 1s and 2s to 4s really fast. We gonna get to 5 sometime soon?
That's according. You gotta impress me better than you're doing.
What about Whitey? What are you giving Whitey?
I'm gonna give that elephant seal a 2.
Even after I did the sound?
Well, I'll give you a 3 for the sound, but a 2 for the elephant seal. That's a manatee. He just swam up a wrong creek. Got turned around.
Whatever.
Got lost. His GPS wasn't working. See, he's supposed to go back to Miami during the winter when it's cold. He got turned around, went the wrong way. He wouldn't make a good goose. He'd go the wrong way at the wrong time. Of course, he didn't make a good manatee either because he's dead.
Well, he might not be dead.
He froze.
You don't know that.
If he's a manatee, he froze.
Just maybe it's not a manatee. He's not dead.
That's why I gave you a 2.
Oh, okay.
Why you gave me not be a manatee.
You gave me a 3.
Gave you a 3 for the sound.
That counts.
Oh, okay.
That's a high ranking. I've been getting nothing but high rankings so far. I think
What's your highest ranking so far?
4. First ever one was the
10
Mothman.
means I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find which one.
You're still at the bottom of the spectrum, sir.
Yeah, but like I'm getting up very slowly.
Oh,
I'm getting there. That's what matters.
As long as you're getting somewhere.
I am.
That's all I gotta say about that seal and that manatee and that turtle.
That's where my script ends. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Have I convinced you?
So we can sign off.
We can sign off if you.
No, I'm only convinced of 4 on the turtle.
Still a 4.
Okay.
And I'll take it.
Don't get too excited.
I already am.
Okay. TNT out.
Woo.